Hello class, it's Saturday morning and I wanted to give you a video welcome to class and just let you know how encouraged I am already by the postings that you're doing on the discussion board and the interaction that you're having with your classmates. I've not taught a class that had 2 discussion boards per week till this time, so that is a major part of your assignment and your presence in class as we get going. I wanted to also let you know when I think about having taught for quite a long time, you might wonder how in the world I get excited about teaching a new class. But that comes from reading your course introduction, seeing where you are, seeing how the Lord is using you right now, seeing how He might use you in the future. So I'm excited to be working with you and learning with you on this journey. I noticed on the discussion board, a couple of you have mentioned wanting more examples and more real life kinds of things. The textbook is giving us the basics. And it's up to us then, I think, to fill in the examples and the experiences that you have all had, either as an administrator yourself or watching someone else administer. I have had just great privileges in watching excellent administrators. I feel my life has been so enriched in the positions I've held and who my bosses have been. I think of the Moody Church, and for 3 years I attended pastoral staff meetings with Erwin Lutzer. I mean, it was tremendous. Working at Moody Bible Institute, Joe Stoll was the president for a number of the years when my husband and I were there. At Moody Publishing, working with Greg Thornton, who's the vice president of all of media of Moody Bible Institute. Mary Welchel came in as the women's ministry director after I did that for 3 years, and so I was able to observe how she did it. And we are very different in our personalities. And that's one of the things I think is so great, is thinking about how the Lord has gifted each of us and how He has placed us in positions and how that giftedness can really be just used for His purposes. I'm always amazed and enjoy watching how God does His thing. It's very, very exciting. So I wanted to encourage you. I am usually on the class site most days of the week, except I do take Sundays off unless there's an emergency or something that I need to do for a class. So I'll be in touch with you through the discussion board and through announcements. I wanted to encourage you to get your Moody email up and running. That is sometimes a way that I communicate with students. Let's say you turned an assignment in and it wasn't complete. Rather than just grading that and grading you on an incomplete assignment, I'll send you an email and say, do you want to adjust this? Do you want to add anything to this? And I think that's a really important way that I can be in touch with you. Or if there's something that turns up in a discussion board that I want to comment on a little bit further, I will send you an email, and I'd really like to know that that email is going to reach you. So I'm going to send a test email out to you. And even though it says do not reply, I'd really like you to reply to that and let me know that you received the email. And in that way, it assures me that I can get into contact with you. My comfort zone is not in front of the video, and so I'll be doing those along the way, but I'm more comfortable with the written word for making sure that we get everything cleared up and any questions answered. Do feel free to reach out to me by email. My contact information is listed in the Your Instructor section on the left-hand tab. So again, feel free to reach out if you have questions or concerns. And if you run into a situation where you're not going to be able to complete an assignment on time, please contact me ahead of time. That way we can see and make arrangements, and if it's an emergency, I want to be praying for you and working with you on that. any information you give me about the circumstances you're working in, your family, anything. It's so helpful for me to connect with you in that way, and I look forward to that. So thanks very much, and Godspeed as you work on this class.